This is just a sample of the audiobook. To get the complete audiobook, access the link posted in the first comment.
Then he'd pick up the next Oswald film along with the poster Father had made to display in theater lobbies. That's all Father and Uncle Roy thought he was doing. But it turned out that he did other things as well. Father found out what those other things were when he and Mother went to New York at the end of the first Oswald contract to negotiate a new one. Oswald had caught on. He was playing the best theaters and bringing in larger and larger bundles of money until Father and Uncle Roy were getting $2,250 a reel. Father opened negotiations for a new contract by asking $2,500. In your new contract, I'll give you $1,800 a reel, the distributor told Father. Since that was $800 less than he'd been paying, Father knew something was wrong. He could smell skullduggery. He didn't need a sensitive nose to do that. And he soon found out what the real story was. The distributor's brother-in-law had made secret deals with a number of Father's artists and had offered them more money if they'd leave Father and go with him. Either you come with me at my price, the Eastern distributor told Father, or I'll take your organization away from you. I have your key men all signed. Go ahead, Father told him. I'll build a new organization. He sounded a lot braver than he felt. When he got back to his hotel, he told Mother that the bottom had fallen out of the Disney studio, but he didn't let Uncle Roy know that their enterprise had been sabotaged. He was worried sick himself, but he didn't want Uncle Roy to have to worry during the days and nights that would intervene until he could get home and tell him all about it in person. He sent Uncle Roy a telegram. Everything okay, coming home. Then he said to Mother, let's get the first train out of here. I can't do any good in New York. I have to hire new artists and get a new series going. I can't sell a new series with talk. I've got to have it on film. So they boarded a westbound train, and all the way across the continent, Father tried to think up a cartoon built around a new character. Somewhere west of the Mississippi, he decided upon a mouse. Several stories have been told about Father's having had a mouse who lived on his desk during his Newman Laugh-O-Gram days in Kansas City. The thought back of this tale is that the mouse had given Father a special fondness for mice. Unlike most of the stories that have been printed, Father told me, that one is true. I do have a special feeling for mice. Mice gathered in my wastebasket when I worked late at night. I lifted them out and kept them in little cages on my desk. One of them was my particular friend. Then, before I left Kansas City, I carefully carried him out into a field and let him go. Mice had been used in cartoons before, but until then they'd never been featured. I think I've got something, Father told Mother. It's a mouse. I'll call him Mortimer. Mortimer Mouse. I like that, don't you? Mother thought it over and shook her head. I like the mouse idea, she said, but Mortimer sounds wrong. Too sissy. What's wrong with it? Father asked. Mortimer Mouse, Mortimer Mouse. It swings, Lily. But Mother didn't buy it. She couldn't explain why Mortimer grated on her. It just did. All right, Father said. How about Mickey? Mickey Mouse. It was a name that was to become world famous, but before it became that, it was to give Father a lot of trouble. One exhibitor, explaining his reluctance to book the new cartoon series, put it bluntly. It's no use, Walt, he said. Nobody has ever heard of Mickey Mouse." "They will," Father told him.